Well, hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. If you missed the last episode, I kicked someone's ass in PvP, stomped him down into the ground, and then I went and stomped the boss down into the ground too. A little bit confident. After fighting that abyss demon or whatever it is in the Undead Prison place, I have had kind of a swagger, I think, and I'm hoping that I can keep it, but I know it's not gonna last. Eventually I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Imminent tough enemy. Honestly, the slimes are not tough at all. They might have high physical defense, if you're not powered up and don't have a good weapon, but they don't actually seem to do that much. Like, even while I was grinding on them, they barely ever hurt me, as long as they don't drop down on you. Yeah, like that bastard up there. Okay. I may have to put my ring back on. I hear somebody running. I think that might actually be my footsteps echoing back to me. These new headphones that I got kick so much ass, I'm hearing things that I've never heard before. So don't be surprised if I start freaking out in some of my games simply because of it. The doors in Space Station 13 have sounds that I never knew existed. I thought that they were always really bassy. But they've got treble and everything to them too. Or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, dogs, come get some. I don't really want to fight you down there. Yeah. See, I could put my ring on so that I'm not hindered. Here. Oh, come on, I totally parried your blow. Unfortunately, those guys are jerks. Okay, I'll fight them down here. Bad dog, no biscuit. Get out of here, hellhound. I love that stab attack. In fact, it is a crutch, because I end up using it far more often than I should, leaving myself vulnerable. Oh, that so tickled your ear. You know it did. Anything else down here? I will break everything in this hellhole, except the bucket, because no one fucks with a bucket. Yeah, I'm not going to drop down there. It's tempting. If I was playing solo and goofing around maybe, but because I have to encode and upload this shit, I also have to think about time constraints. You dead. You dead. Anyone else want to die like a bitch? Ah, you fire guys. Those guys can take half of my life in one hit. It's not really one hit, they have this flailing attack. That right there. I'm gonna parry yours. Boo. Oh, I didn't do my special. I want to do that parry in PvP and then just slow motion drive my sword through someone's belly. There we go, like that. I want someone to feel that pain there. That beautiful mastery of my weapon. Rest assured, I have done some research on the covenants in the game because they are not explained at all in the game, and I do plan to kind of try to be not a dark wraith, but they're opposite, the blood moon or dark moon or blue moon or something like that. I do plan to join that one. A little bit of spoiler alert for those of you. What is going on there? Just floating legs. Whatever. I thought planking was done with. It's never dead. Oh, good. To be out of the depths. Let's see, merchant ahead. What do you mean merchant ahead? Is there really a merchant? What? Where does this lead? Wait, I think I know where this leads. Just put those arrows down, pal. I don't intend to be shot today. Praise the sun. There you go. Even though I let Solaire get massacred, I still praise the sun from time to time. Oh, that's right. This merchant. This is actually the merchant I wanted to come to with my extra souls.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Hello, sweetie.
You left me high and dry for a while there.
Work, you
I
know.
thought maybe you'd forgotten about me.
Never.
Are you back for more of my moss then? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled, just for you.
Hey, I'll take what I can get here. Let's see. Blood red, I got tons of this stuff. The blooming moss is tempting. The dung, yeah, that shit was incredibly useful. So, I'm gonna stock up on 30 of them. Attracts certain types of enemies. Now, I am actually going to go back to that gel place, even though I said I wasn't to, because somebody said, they advised me, they said, they left it open. They said, put something in the nest. They didn't tell me what, and I think it's one of these skulls. It's either a skull, it's got to be something that I can drop, and there's only like 3 or 4 items that I can drop. Charcoal, you know, I'm going to buy a few of those. Even though I don't really use them, they might come in handy. Transient curse, wow. I'm not going to buy those. The poison effect on my blade, I didn't think that was very useful, so no. No. Purging stone, I haven't been cursed. I don't know when you get cursed. I'm not going to buy it just yet. I'm going to buy a ton of these, though, because they're so pretty. Let's see, fire arrows, poison arrows. Let's buy more large arrows. I've been using a lot of arrows, and as you could tell, they are fairly useful. I'm just going to buy a random amount. Okay. So, I have money. Purging stone. Ash-colored stone encasing a skull. Secret treasure of Arstor, the Earl of Karam. Reduces curse buildup and breaks curse. Humans are helpless against curses, and can only redirect their influence. The purging stone does not dispel curses, but receives them as a surrogate. The stone itself was once a person or some other being. How horrible. We're going to buy 2. There we go. Seeing as how they are that expensive, they'll probably be useful at some point.
Our forage boss. In the lower areas of this town, you'll find all kinds of poison and pestilence. You can't travel to Stone's Toss without some trusty moss. Make sure you take plenty with you.
I will, and I'll be seeing you around, babe.
Look at you, please.
Oh, I do. I'll be back. Eventually, I'm sure. I have no doubt that I'll have need of her services. And this takes us to Firelink Shrine, which is closer than I thought we were going to be. To where I want to go. Hello, rat. The most timid rat in the entire game. Have at you, knave. Give me humanity, never mind. I really wanted at least 1 humanity. Come on. Do you guys really think you stand a chance? You might if my guy decides to fucking jump off. God damn. So perilous fighting on these edges. I heard you. And then I killed you. Just take a fall, friend. Take a seat, whatever. Damn it, it would have sounded better if I said take a seat. I'm really trying to practice my parrying on these guys. But again, it's so difficult sometimes to know when the attack is coming. Because just because they throw their hand back doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen. Sometimes it's really delayed. Oh, music. It gets so repressive down there. In fact, it gets so not repressive, but oppressive, I guess. Maybe even repressive, I don't know. But it gets bad in some of these places. How did you die? What were you fighting? Either they got killed by another player, or they were chased here by one of those undead bastards, or they pissed off the guy who was sitting here. Cannot light bonfire. Hello, ghost. If I'm seeing a ghost, can the other ghosts see me? Trying to kick him off the edge, and then jump to their own death. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. We could go to the catacombs. If I really felt like hating myself. Hey, who are you? I heard something.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
I don't really, find anything unsavory here, except mistreating each other. Wait, do I answer yes or no? Do I find the magic's unsavory? Or I don't understand the question. Oh boy. If I answer wrong here, I am going to, backtrack my save. Because I use the DS fix, it does make backups of my saves. It would be like 20 minutes ago, though, that it would take me back. Oh boy. How do I answer? Yes.
Oh really?
God damn it!
Well, that's a shame. But it's your choice. I'm on the fringe. Yeah, I know. Undead or not, that's who I am. I only wish that I could have repaid you somehow.
You can. You better give me that option again.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe. Oh, and if by chance you've had a change of hearts, I'll be pleased to assist you by sharing my spells.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful.
God damn it,
I'm sure
game.
that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Oh, good. Pyromancy Flame. There is nothing worse in games than poorly worded decisions like that. Especially in games where you haven't been able to save in a long time, or games like this where you can't fucking save on your own.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
I like this guy. So, let's see. Fire Orb, Combustion, Iron Flesh, Fireball. Interesting. All he sells is spells, that's it. Let's see. Slots 1. Pyromancy, which improves upon Fireball. It hurls a Fire Orb. The flaming Fire Orb explodes upon impact, causing fire splash damage in a spectacle, which seems to symbolize the strength of the fire-manipulating pyromancers. Combustion. Elementary pyromancy. One of the most basic pyromancies. For this very reason, the flame thus created is fierce. Iron Flesh. Defeats the hiccups. It boosts defense and resilience. Use of this pyromancy requires caution, as the caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. Forget that. Flash Sweat. Carmina, the most accomplished pupil of Salaman, the master of pyromancy, pioneered new directions for the art of pyromancy. Does not intense sweat. Oh, it reduces flame damage. Interesting. Fireball. We're gonna buy Fire Orb here. It doesn't look like it requires any special stats either. I only need one, right? Modify equipment. Ooh, interesting. So Aha, that's my focus that I have to use. It only takes souls to boost it up? Let's spend the rest of my souls here boosting this. As many as it takes. There we go. Better than it was.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
I think your home is an abundant source of bullshit. I don't like your home. And if I can help it, I'll never go back. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Blacktown. I don't know.
Goodbye then. Come
Farewell.
back if you find anything new.
I will. Be on the lookout around here. There's been a murder. The Firekeeper's dead. And I want to talk to these guys again. Just see if anything's changed. It's been quite some time, and I am human.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
You said that before. It's not been soon enough, apparently. Mana.
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't you dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
What? I'm human. I don't look raggedy. I'm gonna talk to her anyways.
Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you, I should think not.
She's talking to me telepathically. Oh yeah, let's go to the blacksmith. I'm gonna get this Balder sword and turn it divine, finally, now that I've got those green slabs. Those green chunks. I'm still really confused about all of the different weapon types, by the way. I am really, really worried that I'm gonna use a rare item and make a worthless weapon. Because I've been told that it is a possibility. And that would make me sad. If I make this Balder sword useless, I'll probably just grind for another one here off screen or something. Try projectile. Go for it if you're good enough. Up. I want to kill these guys right here anyways while I'm through here, just in case I do get another Balder sword. Come here, knave. God, you guys stand no chance, do you? Be wary of up. Two of you at once? Well, I can at least manage one of you. There we go. I love that little jump attack. Titanite shard. Balder gauntlets. I love it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. My item discovery is 386, which is pretty damn good. That serpent ring that I've got on takes it from 100, which is the base, all the way up to 300. And then every little piece of humanity that you have in the top right there, or the top left, adds a little bit more item find as well. There we go. Now that little jump thrust, not always guaranteed to be helpful on you, especially if you have a really tough enemy. Weakness, rear, blacksmith ahead, skeleton? Why the hell did that get 21 upvotes? Or pluses, whatever you want to call it. They're not upvotes. They're pluses. Duh. Don't you know it's completely different? Oh, blacksmith. I have something for you. Okay, I didn't want to do that, but... Still no humanity. I'm going to leave that there for the rest of the game. Is there anybody out there? Just plus me if you could hear me.
Ah, why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Oh, do I want to give him the Large Ember now? No.
I see. It is a pity.
I already gave you one Ember, dude. Let me just clutch this one for a bit. Balder Sword, I can make it into a Divine Balder Sword. That will add magic attack. It will also make it so that dexterity and strength do not boost the attack as much. It also adds an auxiliary effect, which looks like, I don't know what that white circle is, some type of holy magic. Let's do it. I can go get another Balder Sword if I need to, I think. And I can always take it back to a regular Balder Sword, huh? So, can I still buff up my Balder Sword? Surely I can. Divine Balder Sword. It takes a green titanite shard. I'm glad I stocked up on these. There we go. Green titanite shard. I'm going to take these up as high as I can go. +4, yes. Beautiful. And apparently that is as much as I can buff it up. Which I'm fine with, because it's pretty damn good. That way. Okay. Now, longbow. I might as well take that up to +5. I've gotten tons of use out of it. So that's maxed out. My grass crest shield. What's the difference between those two? The crest shield is the shield that I got while in jail from that guy that I had to kill. It does have really good magic defense. Not as good fire defense. Decent lightning defense. And of course the grass shield is buffed all the way up to 3. I think for now I'm just going to stick with the grass crest shield. It's done me good this far. I'll take that up another level. So I need to reinforce all of my stuff here. Like all the armor that I've got on, I need to start gearing up all of my stuff. I do listen to your guys' advice. And apparently before I go too much further, I need to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have Twinkling Titanite. And someone told me that it cost 8,000 souls to buy one piece of it. And apparently I could only buff up Shadow Gauntlets and my Crimson Robe anyway. Twinkling Titanite. Oh, I don't want to use it though. But maybe I should. I'm not going to switch my Crimson Robe for anything else for a while, so at least I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to hold off on my armor. Let's repair everything. I may wait until I get a little bit more advice from you guys on what to do. Let's see. Purchase. I don't really have any souls to purchase anything. Reinforce, repair, modify. So I could make my longbow a divine longbow. I thought that it took an ember to do that.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll be just fine. But I want to check something here. Disasters are gone after the defeat of the Grave Lord, a servant. Good. Wait. Where's my ember? Is it in here? I know I hadn't. There it is. Ember for Blacksmith Weapon Ascension. Ascension for a +5 standard weapon. Allows reinforcement +10. Can also ascend a +5 standard weapon to a raw weapon. I have been told that raw weapons are incredibly useless, which is what I want to avoid for a standard weapon. Now see, I don't know which of my other weapons I would want to leave standard, because my Balder Sword has been turned into a divine weapon. Reinforces standard weapons to +14. That's a chunk. And that's a slab. Standard weapons to +15. Is there anything that reinforces weapons that cannot be reinforced normally to +5? Fire weapons to 9, chaos to 4, magic to 9, enchanted to 4, magic, divine, and fire to 5. So, reinforces standard weapons to +10. I need to find another weapon to kind of mess around with here.
I could. Why not?
I'll give it to him here.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
The only reason I trust you, dude, is because you have that magnificent fucking beard. So I could turn that into a raw longbow, which I don't want to do. I could turn it into a divine longbow, a longbow +6. I'm scared. If I modify this into a longbow +6, is that going to use my divine ember? I'm so scared now. I don't want to use my ember on a bow. What I wanted to do is find one of these swords. Astoras, that takes twinkling. That takes twinkling. Titanite. Twinkling. I'm looking for something that'll take... So it's either twinkling or regular titanite. Great. Man Serpent Great Sword. That would be pretty juicy to buff up. Takes strength. Okay, so I can't wield it, that's right, because I don't have the strength for it. A scimitar. I no longer care for the scimitar. After, I used it a little bit off screen whenever I was grinding, and I don't care for its attack patterns. The whip, that would be a hilarious kind of joke one. But whatever. I guess I won't buy anything just yet. Tool for reinforcing. Nah.
I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of a divine blacksmith who resides there. Those who get stumped in the catacombs seek him for divine weapons.
Well, I now have a divine weapon. Read message. Try a plunging attack. Why would you want to kill him? Skeleton? I don't know what that means. It's probably an inside joke that I'm not getting. But, hey, these last few videos have gone exceptionally well. I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I return, but, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just happy with how things are going. I've got tons of humanity, and, I'm excited about what the future holds. We've got our divine sword here, our divine Balder sword. I may go get another Balder sword off screen, but we'll see.